Hello and welcome to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast. I am Gilly Rosari. That is my main man, Larry Loper. As usual, we are coming to you from northern Delaware. We're coming off of our Christmas special spectacular yesterday, but we're back on business today. That's
Yeah.
right. Sports. So we got to talk NFL, we got to talk college football, but let's start with the boxing match that's got the world buzzing, and that's Anthony Joshua's dismantling of Jake Paul. Brother, you're the boxing guy.
How about-
What did you think? I kind of expected this to happen, but what did you think?
Oh man, you called this one, man. I thought that man, I didn't even think about the fact that I, I thought he did what he's supposed to do as far as keeping on the edge, run, run, dip, dodge, run. Um, I think where he messed up, and I didn't take into consideration the fact that I thought that it would have been a war of attrition and stamina, and if he could just stay moving, then he had a fighting chance, right? And I said if he was able to land a punch and Anthony Joshua somehow, some way slipping, not thinking about like you're saying, this dude is a heavyweight, a gold medalist, um, and I ain't even saying his prime. You know what I mean? He's not out. He's not on the outside. He's actually, down there in his prime. Young man, stamina, wind, even being out of shape, he's in more shape than Jake Paul would have been,
Man,
right?
if that's out of shape,
Yeah, that was out of shape.
wow.
That was out of shape. That was out of shape. And then when I realized that he could take the punch, I was over then. It was just more like he's saying, he said he was more mad that he wanted to end it in the first or second. But then he said my man was, kept tying him up. He was kind of mad and he took it personal, as he should have. That's the whole thing. You got to take it personal, man, because this dude's been making a mockery of the sport. And I'm not taking nothing from Jay Paul, man. Look, man, if you can make $120 million and you ain't no real boxer, man, salute to you. You're a great businessman. You sold the fight. You did your thing, man. But it has to come a point where reality comes and the fantasy leaves. Okay. I applaud this man for jumping in that ring and taking on the huge challenge, right? But like they always say, weight classes mean something, bro. It do. You know what I mean? And he's a heavyweight. And he's used to getting hit by jokers like Klitschko and Tyson Fury and Usyk. And, them jokers got power, bro.
Hmm.
And they could box. They could fight. So when that fifth round came, and you start to see Jake Paul get tired, the weak legs, don't punches start to weigh down. This big man the man got bigger. As the fight got bigger, Joshua got bigger. You hear
Hmm.
me? So once he realized, like, oh man, I'm about to punish this boy, man, it was apparent. You know what I mean? And then it was just like when you knew the fight was over, Jake Paul said, man, I might as well go out swinging, man. And he got in that corner, which was the bad move. And that boy set him up with something special, man. And that kisser that broke his whole jaw in two places. Whew, woof, woof.
Yeah, for
You
sure,
like the way you
man.
said it, Gil. You called it. I don't know about me being a
I
boxing
mean,
guy.
it's no rocket science there. You had a guy who was bigger, stronger, and former heavyweight champion, still maybe just outside his prime, but not much, versus a guy that at best is a cruiserweight. He's still teetering on amateur to pro kind of level, and it was pretty obvious what the game plan was. Stay away, frustrate him when he gets close, tie him up. I mean, he looked like he was trying to take him down every time he tied him up. I mean, he's going low to his legs and things like that. Joshua wasn't falling for it. You could tell after like 3 rounds, Joshua was getting a little frustrated, but ultimately he was, Jake Paul slowed down a little bit, and that's all he needed. Then he started getting tattooed and getting dropped and things like that. And that straight right hand really finished him. I mean, he broke his jaw in two different spots where the contact was, and then it was almost like a bullet, like going through one side of the jaw and coming out the other. Ridiculous. So, and I mean, Jake Paul was right. All the pressure really was on Anthony Joshua. He
He
had to
was.
win, and he had to win by knockout. And guess what? He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
So he accomplished what he needed to accomplish.
And I'm
And
glad.
people are like, oh, you gotta give Jake Paul that credit. Yeah, I don't know. He went up against real competition, and
Yeah.
you saw the difference. I mean, there was nothing.
Oh,
There was
for Anthony Joshua was just a free paycheck. I had to work hard, no
nothing.
sweat.
60 million.
Yeah. Oh man. Thank you. That it
I'll
is a
take
Christmas
that.
time, isn't it? It is a season of giving, ain't it?
Yes.
60
And
million is a great present.
apparently receiving too.
Oh yeah, I mean, when he hit him with that shot, he said, "Wow, yeah, wow, buddy, wow, oh, yeah, oh,
He sure did.
yeah." That joint said, "Wow." He probably felt the pow. So they got saw on little TikTok when he got wiring his jaw right now and getting the joint wired right now, man. So
Oh, his half his face is
yeah,
all
it's done.
swelled out.
It's done, bro. It's done. It's like as men, we got this thing called pride and ego, right? And no alpha male wants to ever bow down to another man, right? But I got a big dog. I got a big dog, right? My dog about
Mhm.
130 pounds, man. I got a big dog, right? And it's a law of the land, man. Because these little dogs get to barking, man. These little dogs get to barking from a distance, and then this alpha dog comes up on it, and my dog gets tall. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the little dogs do when an alpha approaches it?
They
Yup,
they
that
submit.
fast.
They put their head down and they
Yeah,
submit.
yeah. So what happened was you seen a guy who, in some respects, is an alpha, right? Went against a bigger alpha. Gravity, law of the land, whatever you want to call it, man,
Mhm.
came in that ring that night, and it was just a reality check, that he cashed. A big hefty one, but it was a reality check nonetheless. And this is why it is levels. And I'm glad Anthony Joshua took it personal. I'm glad somebody got in that ring and took it personal for the sport of boxing, man. Because this dude been getting away with a lot of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that this dude got in there and set the record straight. You dig what I'm saying? But it was inevitable, man. It was inevitable. It was inevitable. It wasn't no, like I said, it was no surprise. And once I seen him start hawking him down with that jab and setting some stuff up, and I was like, oh yeah, it's over. It was over, bro. So shout out to Jay Paul, man. $120 million richer, man. And
You
broke the
you
jaw.
you you could break my jaw. I'll
And you
step in
daggone
there
right.
against anybody for
You
120
you
million.
daggone right, Gil.
Anybody, even right now.
Anybody. I'll be right through that wire. You sure
Mhm.
did break my jaw, but man, Gil, this paycheck is ridiculous.
You could break my jaw. You can knock out my teeth. They're all replaceable.
Yeah, yeah.
120 million. I'll set up myself, my son, my stepkids. It'll be nice.
It
It'll
goes to
be
show
nice.
you, man, the power of the villain, bro. The power of the villain. The power of
Hmm.
the people really wanted to see you lose. You feel me? They wanted to see you lose so bad that they were willing to come pay to see you lose. This what made Floyd Mayweather such a great boxer, in my opinion, because we was paying them people was coming to them fights. Born fight, as you say, he's born all technical, he's running, whatever you want to say about this man. We was coming to see that man lose. We was coming to see that man take a night off. We was hoping that one of these dudes was able to crack the code, right? How many was he? 50 and 0, right?
A
Was he 50 and 0?
little, I think he was
Was he over?
51,
Was he
51 and
51?
0, I think.
Okay,
I think
51
so.
stepped in, 51 walked out. Losers.
Yep.
Boxing is what, Gil? What's the art of boxing?
It's the sweet
Hit,
science.
don't get hit.
Hmm.
That's boxing.
Hmm.
Okay? Hit, don't get hit. Floyd Mayweather did that very well. He hit and didn't get hit. All I'm saying.
I think if he would have fought Terrence Crawford in his prime, I think Crawford
Woo!
would have took him.
Now that's a different conversation.
I think
That I
it's up
hate
there.
that. I hate that. I hate that type stuff right there, man. It's like, man, LeBron playing Jordan in his prime.
Well, the difference with that is both of them excel in a team sport. It's not a
Yeah,
game of force. It's not a game of one on one. It's
yeah,
five against five.
that's true.
Both at their best, five against five. In boxing, it's one against one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like football. You say, "Oh, Peyton Manning is going against Tom
Mhm.
Brady." No, he's not. Peyton Manning's going against New England's defense, and
And
Tom
vice
Brady's going
versa.
against vice versa. So it's
Right.
never the quarterback against the quarterback. You know what I mean? I don't know how you get that narrative. You feel me? This
Yeah.
guy's going against a defense, and that guy going against a defense. It's never them going against each other. So them records mean nothing. It means nothing to me. You know what I mean?
You don't play boxing.
Nah,
You don't play boxing.
nah, you don't play
You
boxing.
play football, you play basketball, you don't play boxing.
Nah,
You don't play combat sports. You don't
nah.
play that. So yeah. So I guess the only thing now is what's next for Jake Paul. We now know that a top boxer, his size or bigger,
Well, he's
not
he's
gonna
talking about
happen.
Canelo. He talking about Canelo. Well, for
And the
Canelo,
Canelo
it's easy paycheck.
Canelo kill him too.
He'll kill him. He'll kill him. He'll kill him.
Canelo kill him too.
Yeah, when they
What
got
I want to see is him because he talked about fighting an MMA fighter. Fight an MMA fighter that's still fighting. That's a big name.
like
That's
who?
around.
Like John Jones.
No, John Jones too big, too good. No, someone smaller where
Like
he at least has like the size advantage.
or who you see that you would think it
Um,
would be a decent fight.
there's a lot of guys. You got to get someone smaller than him.
Yeah,
You got to give Jake at least the size advantage. Um, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot. I don't
because
even
you
know
more
where.
in the UFC than I am. So only one I
Well,
know that.
speaking of the UFC, next year all UFC fights will be on Paramount Plus. No
Oh,
more
are
pay
they?
per view. No
Man,
more
that's
pay per
crazy,
view.
man.
No more ESPN.
Man, Dana White really, really, really took this to a whole different level, man.
Whole nother
A
level.
whole different
Love
level.
him or hate him, he is not
Yes, he did, bro.
standing still.
Because I remember when I was into it, it wasn't as big as this, man. We was watching Roy Gracie. That's when Roy Gracie was the
Hoist,
guy. Royce,
hoist,
Hoist,
hoist.
Hoist Gracie, and who's the other guy? Ted Liddell was on Liddell.
Chuck,
Chuck
Chuck.
Liddell. I'm sorry, man. Once again, bro, I ain't watched this. I wasn't into this until I was in high school, bro. Like high school, 11th grade. You dig what I'm saying? And only because I had some dudes that was like, in my class, I was really into UFC because then you had to watch it on videotape. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yes, young people, was a thing called a VCR. Yes, young people, if you was born before pre-COVID, it was a thing called VCR. And guess what? It wasn't in the VCR. It was called a VHS tape. And you put it
Hmm.
into the thing and you press play. Yo, back in the day, that's what we had before internet, pre-internet. Yes, us old people did have fun back in them days. Yes, we
Yeah.
did. No device.
Back in the day, before you can look up something on the
Yeah,
internet, if you got into a debate with someone, the person who was the loudest and most intimidating won the debate.
pretty
It wasn't
much.
about being right or wrong. It was the one that was the most obnoxious.
Pretty much.
Now you can just whip
Now
out
you
your
just
phone
Google
and
it.
do,
Now
do,
you're,
do.
you're wrong. Now you're wrong. I just
Yep,
looked it
Chat
up.
GPT.
Yeah,
Yep,
you're wrong. I
yep.
tell you, Gil. All right, man. I think moving forward,
Let's move
man.
forward.
So college football, man. College football, man. Is then the playoffs are here, man, and we got some interesting games that popped up. Um, I'm gonna bring up the list for us real quick. The playoffs, because we could just go on real time, just go through it right now, man. And this is what I'm looking at right now. As we know, Miami defeated Texas A&M, so now they're going to be playing Ohio State. Ooh, man, that's man, that's gonna be a good game, or is it going to be a good game, Gil? I don't think.
Um,
I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't
Miami
I
press,
don't
but
I
they
don't
played
like
a
the
defensive
fact
game. They played
I,
defensive game.
I don't like the fact that Miami, even though they won, they barely scored in that game. They didn't really score until the fourth quarter. So Ohio State's got a lot of future pro players,
They do.
a lot of them on defense.
They
So
do.
I think Ohio State's going to take care of business. They're going to win by
Yeah.
double figures.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you. Ole Miss and Tulane, no surprise. No. Was you surprised?
No,
I wasn't.
no,
I was not surprised that Ole Miss beat, bit the brakes off them boys, man. Now when you're going against Georgia, Ole Miss, it's an SEC rivalry. It's gonna be a good game. I'm
that's a
telling you
good
right now,
one.
it's gonna be a good game. That one I believe is gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout, bro. Because one thing about Ole Miss, they can pick some points, and Georgia, their defense is decent, but that Ole Miss offense is really good. So it's just an SEC battle. So, I don't see a blowout in this. I see a very good game. But
I agree.
I see Georgia advancing. I see
I
Georgia
agree.
advancing.
I think Georgia wins, but it's a close game. Good game.
Yeah. Alabama, Oklahoma. We're gonna see. I got Indiana, but man, I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama hung around and this is a tester for me. We're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. Because I'm not sleeping on Alabama. I really believe that Indiana deserves that number one seed, and I think that they do have a real good coach. They have a real good team. Plain and simple. They definitely can put some points up. They can run that ball. They got a confident quarterback who has won the Heisman, and all that being said, I think they'll. I think they'll win. I don't know about blowing Alabama out, but then that could be wrong. They might spank Alabama, man. It might beat them boys by 21, man. So I got Indiana though. I got Indiana.
I also have Indiana.
Yup. And Oregon JMU. Another was you surprised, Gil, that Oregon destroyed James Madison?
No, no.
I wasn't either. It was over in the what, first half? First half was over. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Feels like a waste. It could have had Notre Dame in
That's what
there.
I'm saying. I would have rather have a team that I felt was going to be way more competitive in there. James Madison, shout out to y'all, man. You had a good season. Obviously, you made the playoffs. And Tulane, I'm not knocking your season, but the competition was just a way. You can see the disparity in competition, man. So you got Oregon against Texas Tech. That's gonna be a good game, man. That's gonna be a real good game. You know what? That might be the one where the lower seed advances, man. It's only a 5 against a 4. I like Oregon. I'm
I
gonna
like
take Oregon.
I like Oregon as well.
Okay, man. So we're in agreement.
Hmm.
We're in agreement.
So far,
So far, yeah. So I guess we'll discuss next week if they do win, what we looking like.
hmm
I still think I'm sticking by my guns. I still think it's going to end up being Indiana against Ohio State. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if it is a Big Ten championship. That'd be crazy. But what's the chance of that happening, Gil?
so
Slim to none.
you think it'll be a rematch between Ohio State and Indiana?
Yeah, I think if that happens, I think Ohio State will win.
Mm,
But
I
but
I'm not really feeling that.
who you think's not going to make it, Indiana?
I don't think Indiana's going to make it. I think Ohio State makes it.
So you looking
I'm
looking
looking
at
at the bracket.
Ohio State and Oregon.
Yes. Ohio State and Oregon, and I think Ohio State wins.
Yep, yep. I got Ohio State. I got Ohio State repeating. Okay.
So do I.
You heard America. If you have any disagreements with what we're saying, please comment. And y'all been commenting, man. Y'all been commenting. We thank y'all for y'all comments, man. Everything is fluid. Once again, me and Gil, we sit around here and give you our opinions on this stuff, man. And sometimes, hey, man, a lot of times we right.
Hmm.
Once again, sports has parity. It's a thing called parity. Okay, if it wasn't this thing called parity, Gil, you know what? Our chances. I'm a gambling man, and I like our chances. You hear me? One thing predict. I can't predict is teams like old man Rodgers going and beating the Lions. I still stand on my Lions pick. I stand on that pick, and I stand on it. I do not bow down. What the chances of the Lions losing back games at home? They happen, obviously, but the old man Rodgers, and I'm had to give shout out to old man Rodgers and Tomlin. I got to call it what I call it, bro. Okay, we thought the dude was over, especially when the Jets season. We thought it was done. Hang the cleats up. It's over. Correct.
Correct.
One thing that we have not said this year, and I'm gonna be consistent. Okay, I'm be consistent. We have not said Aaron Rodgers was causing them losing games. All year, we have not once said Aaron Rodgers lost them the game. Not once. Only thing negative we have said about Pittsburgh all year has been what? The defense. That's been the consistent one. The defense. And why have we always talked about the defense? Because they paid a lot of money for the old defense. That's the highest paid defense in the league. Not the best, just the highest paid, right?
By far not the best.
By far not the best. I honestly thought that Baltimore was going, especially the way the second half of the season was lined up. I thought Baltimore was going to be that team that was going to get in there and take over that division, man. And
so did I.
We talked about it. I'm just going to mirror what we talked about last week about the coaches, the new guard, the old, right? It's time for Harbaugh to go. It's time.
It's funny that you say that. It seems like there's something going on between Harbaugh and Jackson. Every week, Harbaugh is saying, no, he's good to go. He's good to go. But he's missing practice. He's good to go. He's good to go. Yeah, we expect him to play. Yeah, he'll be at practice tomorrow. And then he doesn't show up to practice. It's just odd. And it's also odd how they use or don't use Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter to put them up 11.
Yes.
He didn't touch the ball again after he scored that touchdown. Didn't touch the ball again. What are we doing? I mean, this is why you got a Derrick Henry. So you have your 300-pound fullback and your 250-pound running back to wear you out when you got a lead in the fourth quarter. Instead, they went into pass mode.
Yes.
For what?
For what? That's who reminded me of them until they started actually getting a little better at it? Philly. Because Philly, they were so wanted to throw. And everybody know that was the recipe for Philly to win. And yes, the O-line is not the same as it was when last year as they went to the Super Bowl, obviously. But Saquon's still Saquon. You still run the guy. The guy ran behind a weak O-line, never had an O-line in New York. So what we talking about? If you give me a half-decent line with Saquon, he's still going to do him, right? So
look at what he did last year.
Right? So the offense is supposed to go through the running back in these two cases. You don't bring a Derrick Henry in, because it ain't him. He's still getting his yards, right? But when it's crunch time, when you need him the most, like you're saying, when it's supposed to be that the will of my team taking over, you go to passing it? This was the year. This was the year. On paper, this was the year. This was the year that Baltimore was supposed to just take that step.
We both picked them to go to a Super Bowl. Now it looks like they're not even making the playoffs.
It ain't happening. They ain't making the playoffs, Gil.
And once again, the Steelers will finish over 500. They're already at 9.
They will, and they will host a game. And since we are going there, we want to go there? You want to go there? How this little NFL picture's looking?
Sure.
All right, let's go there, because I want to know who you think is going to be in, who you think is going to be out, and I want to know your thoughts. Fluid. This is Fluid, America.
Fluid.
This is Fluid. This is on the spot. This is how we do it over here with Gil and Larry, man. We go on the spot, okay?
Yeah, we're not afraid to put our necks out there.
Cue cards. and saying, "Hey, Gil, let me just study this real quick," and then no, I'm talking live like we would talk if was talking to you, and I just pulled it up. Okay, I'm looking at the picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll stick with some reason AFC. I'll stick with AFC, right?
Sure.
Out this whole picture, and it's going to be interesting, right? I'm seeing New England locked. They're in. Oh, they're already clinched. So the ones that's already clinched is New England. Buffalo already clinched. The Chargers already clinched, didn't they? Yeah, when they beat us, they clinched. So only ones that still out. Did Jacksonville clinch yet?
No.
No. Okay, so Jacksonville, Houston, the only two that didn't clinch because the division's still up for grabs. So these are some critical games that's coming down. Are they making the playoffs? Yes. Jacksonville, Houston. Because if Houston don't make it, which I doubt they're not going to make it,
They're going to make it. The
they're going to
Colts are
make
the
it.
team that's not going to make it.
Yeah, the Colts.
Monumental
Let's
choke
talk about
job.
that one, Gil.
Dude, the Colts were 7-1.
Yes.
And then they're like, well, we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna give up our first round picks for the next couple years
Gardner.
for Sauce Gardner, and he's hurt and they're losing.
Yeah, yeah. What's the real reason why they're losing, Gil? In your opinion?
Ooh. Daniel Jones got hurt.
Prior to that, though, they was already losing.
They lost a couple in a row, yeah. I don't know.
I think it's the same problem that we just discussed with Derrick Henry and Saquon to a certain degree.
Not running Jonathan Taylor
Yes.
enough.
Yes. That was the recipe, Gil.
Hmm.
Jonathan Taylor, when they was running Jonathan Taylor fluid, I'm talking about running on me. We was talking about MVP, which running backs just don't get that. But still, he was in that conversation, and they were winning. When the offense ran through Jonathan Taylor, they were winning. Then I don't know, Steichen, for some odd reason, I don't know, the box started getting stuck. I don't know what happened. I just know that Jonathan Taylor's touches start going down. This last week, you brought old man Phillip Rivers, 44 years old, 5 years removed from the game. Probably first ballot Hall of Fame, was on that, about to get the gold jacket.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
You don't think
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You think he's gonna get the
He
gold jacket?
might eventually get it. I don't think he's a first ballot.
Okay, so anyway, he was definitely discussed for the
in the
Hall of Fame.
running. In the running. Mm-hmm.
He comes out of retirement, and I was thinking about it today. I said that's like what happened when the Colts was like, "Yo, you got your arm decapitated." I'm not even gonna say a cut; it's decapitated, and you try to put a Band-Aid on a decapitated limb when you brought this guy out of retirement, right? Why did Phillip Rivers throw it, 35, I think 40 times that game last week? Jonathan Taylor ran it 16 times, bro.
He should have ran it 26 times.
Should have ran 20. Exactly. That's my point. Run him to 30 if you give it to him. Run. Okay?
But to be fair,
let's go.
When Phillip Rivers walked off the field last week, they had the lead. They kicked that field goal and had the lead. The defense did not do their part, and they gave up the game-winning field goal to Seattle.
Yeah,
so you gotta be fair. Phillip did his part, and Phillip played well yesterday.
He did
against the Niners. He played well. He doesn't have the deep ball. He doesn't have that anymore. But he can run an offense. He's not getting hit because he's getting rid of that ball. So they're not.
I would give you that.
They're not losing because of him.
No, but I think that if you run Jonathan Taylor, man, it opens up some things. It opens up some things.
No doubt.
Because if I can make you one-dimensional, especially in football, if I can make you one-dimensional, man, advantage the defense. Advantage defense. If you don't have no type of balance to keep me off key, advantage defense. So we're looking at this picture right now. Who you got winning that division, Jacksonville or Houston?
So let me look a little bit at the schedule.
Yeah, I know
so the Jags are playing the Colts in Indianapolis. I think the Jags win.
I got them winning that game
That'll
too.
that'll probably be
Now,
enough. Now the Texans are playing somebody good.
Chargers. They're playing the Chargers.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good game.
I'm leaning towards the Chargers.
Ooh,
So I think if the Jags win and the Texans lose, that'll lock it up for the Jags.
it will. Now, I think it's gonna come down to that because they played each other last week, don't they?
Yes.
I think it's gonna come to that last week for the division. I think it's gonna come down to that game in Jacksonville for the division.
And the Texans won the first time they made that big comeback.
They did. They did. I'm actually thinking I think I got Jacksonville winning that division, bro.
So do I.
I got to win that division. So if that's the case, you still got Denver being the number one. Yeah, because they'll beat Kansas City.
Oh, and since we were talking about the Jaguars, I
Mhm.
want to give Trevor Lawrence some of his
Oh, please do.
props
Please do.
because he has played his best football this year. I
Yeah.
think him and Liam Cohen marriage made in heaven. So
Yeah.
good. He brought out the
Yeah.
best in Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence is now running the offense like he should be. They're mixing in running plays, and he's got an instinct to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
shout out to Cohen and Trevor Lawrence.
I'm glad you
Um,
brought that up, Gil, because I said, man, much as we said it in the beginning of the year, it's
mm-hmm,
he been under so much scrutiny because of the
mm-hmm,
contract and so many people been coming at Trevor Lawrence's neck. Because they said, well, if you put this much on Lamar, and you put this on Josh Allen, and they always put his numbers up and his production and his wins, his losses, right? But
mm-hmm,
like you said, when Cohen came in, man, and in the beginning, this a fill. I'm filling out your offense, filling you out, but man, he is balling. You can't name too many quarterbacks right now that's in that pocket right now. Where you seeing the quarterback literally is taking over the game.
mm-hmm.
Lawrence is really taking over the game, man. He really is.
You see how much better Travis Etienne is playing
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's no
Oh,
coincidence.
my uncle's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Shout out to my uncle
Oh,
Rick,
he's one
man.
of those eight. Oh,
He
okay.
is. He really is, man. And when I went to saw my mother in Atlanta, right, I'm thinking the dude delusional. At the time, Colts was winning the division, right? And Jacksonville, it was in that little period. They was coming
Mhm,
on, but it was still questionable, right? And this dude said, and we're gonna win the division. And I looked at him like he was delusional. Like I look at like a lot of the Philly fans, like you're all delusional, right? And I said, what? Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence? I said, just like that too.
mhm,
He said, yeah, with Trevor Lawrence. Watch. Uncle Rick, I'm let it be known. You were right. You were right.
big
I don't know if
time.
you just been a true fan or you just saw something I ain't see, but you were correct. So we're gonna give Trevor Lawrence his flowers, and I'm gonna give you your flowers, Unc. I'm gonna give you your flowers, man, because you was right. Your boys is balling. You
Hmm.
right. There's only like 8. That's a real fan. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it looks like that picture we could agree upon when it comes to the AFC. I don't see no hiccups, and more likely Denver will probably win that to be the number one seed. So the
Hmm.
roll goes through Denver. Interesting. You still got New England winning that division, or you got Buffalo?
Yes, I got New England winning it,
Okay,
but I think Buffalo could win anywhere.
I do too. I
They're going
do
to be
too.
on the road for all their games, but I think they can win anywhere.
I do too. Man, that's gonna be a tough. So you see, basically, you see what you're seeing is what you think the AFC going to be right here.
Yes, yes, it
Wow.
is. I don't think there's going to be any movement.
Woo! That's gonna be some good games in that first
Hmm.
round, brother.
Hmm.
Woo! Because I ain't gonna lie, Pittsburgh could beat the Chargers.
They definitely can.
They could beat the Chargers, so that's gonna be an interesting game. I think Buffalo could go in there. Man, it's gonna be a real good game. Man, that's gonna be a real good game, bro. But I got Buffalo winning that game, though.
I got Buffalo going all the way to Super Bowl.
I do too, because I could see Buffalo going in Denver beating. Well, they would have to. Y'all, no, they had to play New. Man, they probably had to play Houston. so they will host that because I got Houston
Well,
beating New England.
Houston already beat Buffalo. They beat them bad. So there's good tape there for Buffalo.
Yeah, and Houston would have to go to Buffalo because if Buffalo beat Jacksonville, Houston got to go to Buffalo.
Correct.
I'm like Buffalo, so that means if I see Buffalo beating Jacksonville, I see Houston beating New England. Crazy, yeah. I see Houston beating New England, bro. Um, Houston and Buffalo. I got Buffalo edging out Houston. Real good defensive game.
The problem with Houston is their offense.
Offense, straight up. Offense,
Sometimes they just struggle so
straight
much to
up.
get points.
I had Nico. Did I? He ain't do nothing last week. Yeah, the defense, no question, they have a real good defense. But you let the Raiders, the
It
Raiders.
looked like the Raiders were going to win.
I know, Gil. The Raiders? Nah, man, I can't. No. So I definitely got Buffalo in them advancing. So that means if I see Pittsburgh, which I ain't saying they are, I'm just gonna say, let's just say they do beat the Chargers. I don't see them beating Denver and Denver. They could, but I don't see them beating Denver and Denver.
Mm.
So you're looking at Denver and Buffalo for the chip to the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I like Buffalo. Okay, yeah, makes it a lot easier. I like Buffalo, bro. All right, let's go to this. Jump over to this. This your side, man. This your side. Cause my
Mm-hmm.
boys ain't they done fumbled the ball and they just messed up everything. Okay, that defense.
Another team that just with the first round picks and went for it
Yeah,
and they screwed themselves.
yeah, they did. So, man, I don't even want to talk about my team, man, because it is what it is. Okay,
All right,
cool.
let's talk about my team then.
Well, yeah, we definitely gonna talk about your boys. Oh, you gonna talk about your boys? Okay, so you got
Clinched a playoff
woo,
spot.
man. Congratulations, Gil. Congratulations, Gil. Man, it's been a
I'll
long
take
time
it.
coming. Been a long time coming, boy. Ooh, you got something to be happy about for the postseason, man. You can
You
look.
know
You
it.
got something really happy be for the postseason, brother.
You know it.
Oh man, Crispy couldn't came no sooner for you, brother. Good year for you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Seattle at the number 1 seed currently. That's so fluid. I can't lock them in right now
Mm-hmm.
because you got LA that could win that division. You got San Fran that could win that division.
Mm-hmm.
I got your boys winning y'all division. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. The Bears winning the divisions. We thought they was going to be the fourth in the division. They're going to win the
Mm-hmm.
division. Shout out to Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams balling out his mind right now, boy. Boy, he looked like that number 1 pick. Congratulations, Gil. Once again, I gotta give you your flowers, buddy.
Thank you.
Green Bay, I think they'll win this week. Even Wilkins, Willis is a good backup
Mm-hmm.
in that system. Man, Philly, I think Philly will be the 3 seed. That Carolina, Tampa Bay, so fluid.
Yeah.
Woo.
But Tampa Bay, they just can't buy a win
They can't
now.
buy a win, bro. I actually got Carolina win that division, man.
So
Crazy to
do
be saying.
I.
I got Carolina win that division, man.
So do
Um,
I.
Man, who you got winning the West? You got Seattle, you got LA, who you got San Fran, who you got?
I still think the Rams are the best team.
I do too.
But I don't like the fact that they just fired their special teams coach. I don't like that.
Mm,
After what happened against them in Seattle,
yeah,
they fired him.
that's
So
crazy, man. Things happen, man. That man deserves to lose his job because of that.
I mean, what are you gonna do that's gonna improve within
Exactly.
the next 2 weeks?
So, man, San Fran been sneakily quietly and they're getting healthy at the right
San
time.
Fran's real good. The only thing is, I know they're giving Robert Saleh a lot of credit.
Mhm.
Ultimately, I don't think their defense is very good.
No, not championship caliber. No,
Mm.
no. The question mark with Seattle with me is going to be Sam Darnold. As great as he is, it's still going to be Sam Darnold. I
I
think,
think
yeah,
Seattle could finish with the best record, but I don't think they're the best team.
me either.
And I think the Rams, if they get a third crack at them, will get them.
So right now, do you see this pick a playoff picture being what it is? You see anything moving, shifting?
It could. I'm not sold. Believe it or not, I'm not sold on the Bears being number two
Mm.
because they got San Francisco in San Francisco
And
this
you got the
week,
Lions, don't
and
you?
then we got the Lions the last week of the year. I mean, the
Lions,
last game of the year.
Lions
So
packing in, bro.
the Lions need to win out, and they need Green Bay to lose out to make it.
Whew, man, that's interesting.
They got to win out. They got to win their next two, and they need Green Bay to lose their next two.
And who Green Bay got to play the last two games?
I don't know about the last two, but I can tell you this week they got
They got a winnable.
they got the Ravens on Thursday night.
Man, that's a winnable game. Whew.
Oh, Thursday afternoon. No, am I right?
Yep.
Hold on.
It's Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep, Saturday.
Saturday.
It's in Green Bay, ain't it?
It is in Green Bay.
Man, Ravens so disbogulated right now, man. I don't know who can win that game, man. 'Cause Willis could beat Baltimore, but I don't know. I don't know how that game gonna go, bro. I'm up in the fence with that one. And Detroit has who they got?
They got the Vikings
With the third string. Oh, I
with the third
got
string.
yeah, I got the Lions winning that game. Okay. So it could be interesting. So you boys gonna have to play. Man, dang.
Bears got to win one of their next two.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't think that one is going to be San Francisco.
You don't think they?
I don't think they're going to be able. No, because San Francisco's got something to play for.
Yeah, they booming right now, and they're booming right now. Both of y'all booming though. So many good games. Y'all both booming though, bro.
It's going to be on the road. There's a big difference between what it's like in San Francisco right now and what it's like in Chicago.
If they're not the 2 seed, then where that put them at?
They might go like down to 7.
Well, they will have to win the division. They will have to be a 2 seed because they'll have to win the division to get in.
If they win, are they going to finish with a better record than San Francisco and the Eagles?
Yeah, well, the Eagles is so you
got
the Eagles
one game behind. The Eagles are 1 game behind.
So you got the Eagles being the 2nd seed.
They can be.
So that means that the Bears will either be the 3rd seed in. There's going to be a flip between the 2nd and 3rd, unless you got Green Bay winning the division.
They are not out of it yet.
Whew. Man, so if the Green Bay win the division and they're the 3rd seed, man, it's so fluid with the NFC right now, man. I don't know what to say right now, man. I really don't. I'm penciling this stuff in right now, man. I'm penciling right now. I'll say Seattle. I can't even say I could say Seattle because LA could win the division.
So could the 49ers.
So, so I'll come back to y'all next week on that part. The AFC was much easier to deal with. I don't know, man. If I'm taking out the anal, I'm just going to talk off the anal. Okay. We got Seattle. I'll let them be the number 1 seed. Okay. I got Philly being the 2 seed. I got your boys being the 3 seed. Okay. I think the Rams will be the 5th, and Carolina is going to be the 4th. So only thing I'm switching right now is Philly and Chicago. Okay. So that means Green Bay will have to go play Philly. I like Philly. That means that your boys will have to go play the guys y'all going to play this week. But y'all be at home. Very interesting game. Very interesting game. Cold weather. Don't matter, does it?
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. Whew. Man.
All right.
I might got San Fran beating y'all though.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Let's keep moving, man.
Let's go. Okay, I'm going to say it. we'll go through it and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Let's go to fantasy football.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I didn't make the playoffs. My main man Larry did make the playoffs and earned himself a bye, but when that bye was over, it became bye-bye.
Oh my God,
So,
my sister put the smackdown on me, man. It wasn't even fun. It was
mm,
like what could happen. You warned me to, and the
it's almost
feeling.
better that way. It's better that way than to barely lose.
Yeah, it was no way possible that I was gonna win that game. No way, no way. You know, you go into your bench and you'll look at your bench and say, "Why didn't I start that player?"
Mhm.
And it was
Wouldn't have
no
mattered.
way I could have won. None. All my players, unfortunately, had matchups that just were bad matchups. Josh Allen going into Cleveland, bad matchup. Yeah, Cook had a great game. Okay, Bijan had a good game.
And he had a real good game.
CeeDee Lamb had a terrible game. Terrible, terrible game. No justice for me, bro. Nico, we mentioned him. Nothing. Because CJ Stroud couldn't find a rhythm. I was looking at this like, you kidding me, man? The defense, Hines, Allen Hines, nothing. Nothing.
And nothing from
Roquan
did you
Smith,
play McBride?
nothing.
Nothing.
Trey McBride had a terrible game. Terrible, terrible. I had no production no way around the border. If I picked in Baker didn't have a good game. My running backs held it down for me. She had everybody. I'm talking about everybody she had a great game. She had Chris Olave. He had a monster game, bro. Oh my God, he had a monster
Sure
game.
did.
She
Boy,
had,
that
Nix had
Tyler
a decent
Shuck,
game.
that Tyler Shuck is looking pretty good.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Yeah. Get Kellen Moore's props. Yeah. Um, yeah. 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 So shout out to sure, yeah. You look like yeah. I can't say nothing about the boys balling.
Other than yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, man.
Mm.
So New Orleans picture, I think, got a little bit more easier, in my opinion. I don't think you're going for a quarterback.
They might not be.
Would you would still go for a quarterback if
No,
you was them?
I said they might not be.
Yeah. So what would you do? You gonna build some weapons, give them some weapons,
See, the problem
defense?
is this year's draft, from what I've been listening to from the draft experts, is not that it's a weak draft, but it's a weak draft if you're picking in the top 10. Because normally, top 10, it's quarterback,
Right.
offensive tackle, and pass rusher.
Right.
And they said this year that is not the premium in the top 10. So you're better off picking after the top 10. So if you got a top 10 pick,
Ooh,
you're probably gonna,
Will and Dylan.
look to move down,
Yup.
or you're gonna push up somebody that shouldn't be in the top 10.
Yup. I can see that happening because you're right. It's
Mm.
not nobody that I know jumping off the paper that,
Hmm.
in college. Nobody that I could think of that I'm saying, yeah. Even Fernando Mendoza being the number one, if he is a projected number
He's
one,
probably gonna be number one.
yeah, probably. You know how the Columbine go. You know how I go, bro. You
Did
know,
you say Columbine?
yeah, I always say Columbine. The Colin
The
the combine,
Combine.
the combine. There I go, man. There I go. There
Because
I go.
at the Columbine,
Yeah, I
people
don't want
died.
to talk about the Columbine,
Yeah,
man.
people
Nah,
died in that one.
no, people died in that one. It ain't that serious, man. It's the
Yeah.
Combine. But I guess we want to do our fantasy starters and pick 'em?
Yeah, let's do it. Fantasy stardom, sit 'em
Let's get it.
for week 17 in the National Football League. My stardom. I'm going to take the Broncos defense versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs on their third string quarterback
Yeah, man.
because Minshew got hurt last week. So give me the Broncos against the poor, pathetic Chiefs.
Yeah,
Didn't think I would say that this year.
either.
And my sit 'em, I'm just going to be real, y'all. I'm going to be real. I'm going to sit Caleb Williams against the 49ers I think the 49ers win this game, and I think they win it pretty big.
Hmm.
So give me Broncos defense to start, Caleb Williams to sit for week number 17 in fantasy football. What is your start 'em sit 'em?
Oh man, my stardom and sit-ins for week 17. Guess what, Gil? I'm on the same court with you.
Yeah, I wonder why. Huh?
Broncos.
I send you my stuff and
Nah, bro.
I'm the exact same thing. Hey, I got the exact
Yo,
same
hold up.
thing.
I already had mine picked before I even got yours. I just ain't text you back and say we on the same accord.
Yeah, you
It's a
should do that.
no-brainer.
You should send me yours before I send you mine. I
You know
don't
what?
give you
I'm gonna do
mine
that.
until like
You know
5 o'clock in
what?
the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then, I didn't even think about this. Let me make sure it's an original thought of mine.
Nah,
Even though you
man.
sent it to me first. Yeah, okay.
Man, I should have sent
Oh,
it to you,
okay.
man, because I had mine already done this morning, brother.
Oh,
And
trade.
when you send that, it's 2 weeks in a row, man.
Trade
It's
it.
got been in my brain, man. It's a no-brainer.
Trade it.
You're playing the third string quarterback, and I am not taking nothing away from Andy Reid, but you got the third string quarterback against a defense that just took an L at home to Jacksonville. Not a good recipe. It's a reason why this spread is the way it is. I don't know about them covering that spread, but
You're making me hungry. You said recipe, you said spread, you said Andy Reid, which, by the way, takes his cheeseburger with the fried egg, just in case.
I like that one.
Just in case you didn't know that.
I
He
like
takes his cheeseburger with a fried egg
it's a great
on the
combination.
burger.
It's a great combination. And who I'm sitting, Jonathan Taylor, because they don't want to use him right. You know, they want, and I'm not taking them one for old man Phillips, but they're not running Jonathan Taylor. And if you got Jonathan Taylor as a fantasy running back, he's been killing y'all for the last couple of weeks, man. So I'm gonna say sit him because at this point, every game counts if you're in the championship, because it's a championship week right now, fantasy. So for everybody to make the championship, congratulations, y'all. I'm bitter, but it is what it is, man. You know, I had a winning season. I just ain't get the big chip, man. My niece is gonna walk away with it. All right, Gil. You know what time it is, man. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. We're gonna keep it fluid,
Let's
man.
keep it moving. Let's
You
do
know what
the
it is.
tears
It's the
portion
what?
of the show.
You know what it is. The tears. Gil,
Let's do it.
let's do it, bro.
My elite tiers. I got the Seattle Seahawks. I got the Los Angeles Rams. What a game that was last week. And I still have the Denver Broncos. I'm not going to force them too much down a peg. So
Okay.
that is my elite tiers. My upper tier. I got the San Francisco 49ers, the New England Patriots, and my Chicago Bears
Put some
as my
respect on
upper
their name.
tier.
Put some respect on their name.
Put some respect on their name, please. My disappointing tier. The tier that's not holding up their weight. I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who keeps losing.
Yeah.
I got the Kansas City Chiefs who keeps losing.
Yeah.
And I got the Baltimore Ravens who keeps losing.
Yeah.
That is my disappointing tier.
Yeah.
Got to get the voice right.
You already know. Well, I mean, it's the worst tier, so that normally brings
The
a hoarseness out of
worst
your
tier.
voice.
Guess what? Congratulations. The Tennessee Titans are not on it. I've got the Las Vegas Raiders. I got the New York Football Giants that still play in New Jersey. And now I have the Cleveland Browns as my worst tier. Those are my tiers. What are your tiers?
Not a bad pick, my brother. My tiers for the elite. I agree. I got Seattle. I done bumped up Buffalo. I got Jacksonville. I'm putting some respect on them boys' name. I got Jacksonville as an elite team. That boy playing out his mind right now. Who's my upper? You might ask. I'll give you the answer. I got Broncos is still upper tier, man. I got the Rams. You know, even if they lost, and I got San Fran. They've been balling. I mean, what I'm gonna say? They've been balling. They're getting healthy. You know, I could put some other teams up in there too, and I like your Chicago Bears, so I like your Bears. I just ain't have
but they
enough.
didn't make it. You didn't put them in.
I just ain't enough teams. I'm sorry. It's my people. And disappointed is the Colts, because as Gil said, they keep losing. The Bucks, because they keep losing. And I mean, my boys is just disappointing, period. So, yeah, they keep losing. That's the theme. They keep losing. The worst here, Gil, and I thought about it, so I wouldn't be piggybacking off of you, right? I'm gonna just say Tennessee, which they are still the worst team to me. Just had a win. New York is the worst here. Jackson Dart ain't gonna throw the ball because he had nobody to throw it to. Okay. And the Raiders, even though they play a lot better, are still the worst team. Pete Carroll probably get fired. I don't know. It's just it's a crap show out there in Vegas, man. On the crap show in Vegas. Okay. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. So that's our tears. Yeah.
Yes.
I know we've been floored, y'all. I know we've been running through this thing, man. I know we're running on fumes right now, man. Our tank is on E, 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 E. Ain't no gas stations in sight right now. But guess what we're going to do? Because it's that time of cheese. It's that time of year. It's that time, Gil. It is that
Is
time.
It's that time for picks and predictions for week number
Yo, let's
17 in the
go.
National Football League. Let's go!
Oh, man. Let's go, Gil.
Let's do it. By the
Talk.
way, our picks last week, I went 9-7, you went 8-8.
Oh,
And
okay.
and you were right. If you did not go out on a limb on the last pick, the
Yep.
49ers and the Colts, we would have finished with the same record.
Yep.
9-7.
That's
And
that.
and man, we came close on that Seattle
Oh,
LA
man. A
game.
point. We lost about half a point. A half a point.
Half a point. Half a
Ah,
point.
ah.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? It's football. It's football.
So with that being said, I made a couple of picks here, just kind of going a little bit against the grain
Okay.
because of the number. Because
Well,
all these teams with the big favorites, they're not all gonna win.
no,
And they're not
no,
all gonna cover.
you're not. No, we got to
So
put respect on their names, man.
yeah,
For
we
real.
gotta do it. They're all professionals. So let's get it started. Christmas Day, Thanksgiving is not the only one that's got Thursday games, as there are not one, not two, but three games on Christmas
And
Day.
basketball too.
Boy, they really screwed the NBA,
They
didn't they?
definitely did, brother.
They screwed
They
them.
definitely did, brother.
Oh, boo hoo.
Woohoo!
Put out a better product.
You ain't lying about that.
That's what I say. All right, 1 o'clock Thursday on Netflix. We got the 6-8-1 Dallas Cowboys, 7-point favorite at the 4-11 Washington Commanders. Like I said, Cowboys are a 7-point road favorite. The total number is 50.5. How do you see it?
Two bad defenses, two losing teams. Ah, my goodness. Ah, this- I'm gonna go, man. Our offense is booming. I'll go. I'm gonna take the Cowboys, man. I'm gonna take the Cowboys, man. I'm gonna take the Cowboys. I'm gonna take the Cowboys to the over, man.
I'm halfway with you. I'm going to take the Cowboys as well, but I'm going to go against my own grain, and I'm going to take the under. I don't think Washington's going to score enough. And I don't think the Cowboys are going to score as much as you think.
I mean, you got two terrible
But I do
defenses.
think they'll cover. I do think
Yeah.
they'll cover.
Two
So
terrible
I got the under, you got the over. All right. Game number 2 on Christmas Day. Boy, I know what you'll be doing. 4:30 Netflix. The 8-7 Detroit Lions travel to the 7-8 Minnesota Vikings. Originally, I had the Vikings winning this game, but again, backup quarterback. Yikes.
Yikes.
So the Lions are a 7.5-point favorite. I think they win and cover that number quite easily. And the total number is 43.5. I don't think the Vikings are going to score enough. Give me the under.
Yeah, I'm a total agreeing with this one, man. You got the third string quarterback, man. The third string quarterback, man. Even with a week with the number ones, I'm gonna take the Lions, man. These are games that scare me right here, man. But there's no way I'm taking the third string quarterback in no game against the first string. I'm just not. And I don't care how many blitzes Flores dial up because he's gonna bring some pressure. You get
He
what I'm saying?
better.
You're
He
going
better.
the lines are still in contention. This is a game you gotta win. This is a statement game. You gotta go in there and handle business, man. So give me the Lions and give me it to the under because I agree. I don't think Minnesota's gonna be able to pick the points up.
I'll be rooting for the Vikings, but I just don't think they got it. Not with that quarterback.
Now with that
All
quarterback.
right, the final game on Thursday, 8:15 Prime Video. We got the 12-3 Denver Broncos at the 6-9 Kansas City Chiefs. Who would have thought this would have been a meh kind of
Mm,
game? The Broncos on the road are a 13.5 point favorite. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so.
say it ain't so.
And the total number is 36.5. What are you thinking?
You know what, man? You got the third string quarterback once again going
Against a good
against a
defense.
great defense. You know what I mean? He gonna see a lot of pressure come his way. The only way that you get rid of pressure is you got to run the ball at a good defense, which they have not been able to do this year. Um, Bo Nix is that's a lot of points, man, for a division game, man. And you
Well,
want
Bo Nix is a poor man's Caleb Williams. Their game is very, very
it
similar.
is, it is, and that's a lot of points, man, going on even with a third string quarterback. So I'm gonna shoot
What
the
are you
dice.
gonna
I'm
do?
gonna take Kansas City for the points. Give me
Oh,
the points, man. Give me the points and give me the points and give me the under. I know it's a low scoring game, so give me the under and give me the points.
I'm gonna take the Broncos. To me, they're gonna easily cover that 13.5. They're gonna win by 2 touchdowns.
I thought that,
Now I was worried about this 36.5, but give me the over. Broncos are gonna put up some points.
this don't remind you of the Texans game we just saw last week when they were such a big favorite um on and they were home by mind you, and they just did not come to play. And you talking about going on the road as almost a 2 touchdown favorite on the road.
I don't think the Broncos are gonna sleepwalk 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
And um the Raiders last week had Geno Smith. Not that he's anything special, but they had their starter
Okay.
playing. This is the Chiefs' third stringer.
Yeah, that's true. And you don't think Andy Reid with a
And he's gonna have to throw a lot because they don't run the ball very well.
and you don't think with the preparation of Andy Reid down up some stuff, um, because now you got a full week with the starters. You know, in that game in Tennessee, you got thrown in a situation with no rhythm with the starters.
The first time they played each other, they had Patrick Mahomes, and the Broncos still won.
Oh shoot, you're right about that. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that part. I'm shooting the dice on this one. I'm really leaning towards you have though.
You made your pick.
Now I made my pick. I ain't changing the pick. It's already up. It's already up there. But I'm
Yep.
just saying that makes a lot of sense. You're right. And it's the third string quarterback going against a really good defense. Yikes! Not a good recipe, America.
Mm-mm.
Not a good recipe.
All right,
Okay.
let's go to Saturday
Interesting game.
as 4:30 NFL Network. There's a good one. The 10-5 Houston Texans, with their winning streak, travel to the 11-4 Los Angeles Chargers and their winning streak. The Chargers are a 1.5 point favorite. It's a little low. And the total number is 39.5. I am actually going to go against my initial instinct here. And I'm going to give the Chargers the benefit of the doubt. Give me the Chargers to win and cover. And I will take the over, even though it's two good defenses. One of them's a great defense. Give me the over on the 39 and a
Justin
half.
Herbert
I think
blowing
if the
out his mind.
Chargers win, they got
Mhm.
to score.
Justin
So,
Herbert blowing out his mind too. Um,
and
I'm going.
they got a great head coach.
They really do. I like D'Amico Ryans as a coach too, though.
I
I'm
like
going
him.
better defense. I'm going to go with Houston. As you know, this is a rematch of last year playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, CJ Stroud, I think he's gonna have a better game than what he had last week. So with a good defense and him catching rhythm, I think that they could go in there LA because I think that's going to come down to the last week between them and the Jags for that division. So for that to happen, make it interesting, I got Texas winning, and I got
Oh,
to the over too. I think it's
you
going to be
got
some
to the
offense.
over. All right. Okay, okay, okay. All right. And then the primetime game, 8 o'clock, Peacock. We got the 7-8 Ravens at the 9-5-1 Green Bay Packers. I will be rooting hard for the Ravens. The Packers are a 2.5 point home favorite. Still don't have Jordan Love ruled in or out. If not, Malik Willis will be the starter. Total number 40.5. What are you thinking?
Man, Willis could run the offense.
You
LaFleur is
definitely
not a
can.
bad
He's
coach.
played very
He
well
definitely,
in
yes, he
all the
has.
time that he's played
Yes, he
with
has.
Green Bay since
And I
last year and this year.
and I just don't trust Baltimore. So give me Green Bay at home. I'm gonna take Green Bay at home. Um, and I'm gonna take this game to the under.
All right, so we agree on the pick. I also have the Packers, but I'm going to take the over. I think there's going to be some points here.
Okay.
You got the under. Okay. Now Sunday, we got the 9-6 Steelers at the 3-12 Browns. Divisional game. Browns
Yeah,
usually play them tough.
yeah, they do.
My spread is an even 3 points,
Okay,
and the total number is 33.5. I think the Steelers are on it right now.
I do too.
So I'm going to take the Steelers to win and cover the 3, and I'm going to take the over.
So you got the Steelers into the over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in total agreement with you, man. I'm in total agreement with you.
Man, who be calling you? This is my time.
I apologize,
This is
man.
my time. You're with your girlfriend.
I
Remember
with my
that.
guilt. Yeah. So give me Steelers, man. I'm going with the better team. And I think that Miles Garrett will break the record. So it will be a good day for Miles Garrett because that's the only thing you walking away from this season is that he breaks the record. Shador, he's playing like a rookie. I mean, he's gonna have his moments in his game,
No
you know.
Junkins. Junkins out for the rest of the
And
year.
Junkins, he got a serious injury. Um, so you're making it a one-dimensional game. I ain't like Pittsburgh defense is that good, so does it really matter? Shador should have a big day. But I like, man, this one of them, this is 3 points. I can see him being a push game, but give me the better team, man. Pittsburgh, man. Give me the better team with the better coach. Straight up.
Over under 33.5.
Under. You took the over under.
I took the over.
Okay. Those
Okay.
games will go over too.
All right, let's move on. We got the 12-3 New England Patriots. And why are they called New England? It's because of the Boston Tea Party when they spilled the tea. Remember that. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's New England. Because they said, screw you, England, and your tea bags.
And New
Right?
England.
New England. That's why.
Yeah.
That's how they got their name. You got the Pats at 12-3. Let's flip it. Versus the 3-12 JE. I can't spell it. Oh, by the way, officially official, the Justin Fields out for the rest of the year.
Oh, that's the news.
Not that it would have mattered. And, Tyrod Taylor's not ready to play. So the Pats playing the third string quarterback for the Jets. The Pats are a 13.5 point favorite on the road.
Yeah.
Over under 42.5.
Man, you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Bang, bang, and under. Third string quarterback.
Yep.
You just got smoked by the Saints in New Orleans. I don't care if you're home or not. You know what I mean? You're going against Drake May and them boys. Only way this game does not become a blowout is Drake May and the boys say, you know what? This is an easy game. We're going to take the day off. It happens in football. Sometimes you take the day off. You don't get up for, well, I'm going to get up for a bottom feeder. They're the worst team in NFL. So what? Why I got to play hard for when I got to play a bum team? Or you go out there and really put the smack down on this team and let them know that I'm going to take your spirit and everything with it. So I'm hoping that they come out there and trying to do what Anthony Joshua did to Jake Paul in the 6th round when he broke
Uh-huh.
his jaw. He took his spirit before he broke his jaw. Okay, so
Give me
I
your soul.
Shang Tzu, give me your soul. No funny.
We and over under.
Under. Well, the
We're
Jets will have to put up points.
Yeah, we're in total agreement here. The only thing that's working against the Pats is probably no Travion Henderson
Yeah.
because he went through a concussion protocol. But yeah, I got the Pats. I got the under. Let's keep them moving. We got the interesting at the very least 5-10 New Orleans Saints at the 3-12 Titans. Both of these terrible teams are coming off of a win.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints on the road are a 2.5 point favorite. That's talking to me. Total number 39.5. I'm going to take the Saints on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty crazy because I didn't have either team in my worst tier this week. I didn't. You had one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Saints and give me the over on the 39.5.
Well, like you just mentioned it, Gil, I had the worst team in the worst tier because they are the worst team. So I'm going to the team that didn't make it, which is the Saints. They've been playing some good ball. I mean, you got to call spade a spade. You done knocked off 2 division leaders in y'all own division, and then you beat a hapless team, and now another hapless team comes, and you go play another hapless team. I'm going to go with the team that's been playing better football, who's been better coach, who look like they got some mojo, you know. And yes, Tennessee won, but you played the third string quarterback because what's called got put out the game. Minshew, he blew his ACL. So it's no surprise. This guy didn't have no snaps with the first string. Duh. How you expect him to win? This you're going against the starter. This is his team, in my opinion. This is his team for now. So give me Saints, man. Over, man.
Total agreement. Total agreement. Which means Titans will probably lose by a point or something like that. And the Saints won't cover. Let's go to the this is a interesting one division if there's any life left. We got the 11-4 Jacksonville Jaguars playing very well at the 8-7 Indianapolis Colts. I mean, talk about a team who's pooped the bed. The Jags are a 6.5 point favorite on the road. Total number 47.5. What are you thinking?
I'm with Jacksonville. Last time these boys played, Jacksonville beat them by double digits in Jacksonville. They're playing outstanding football right now, man, and they're going to play for that division. So you're going to get the best Jacksonville. They're not playing. They're not going to go in there and play these balls, man. Right now, Trevor Lawrence is in the rhythm. That defense is flying. They're getting at the quarterback. So I'm just gonna go with the better team, the better coach team, the better momentum right now. And right now, they don't know how to stop the nosebleed, the hemorrhaging, the limbs is missing. So why would I gamble with them? Give me that the Jacksonville Jaguars to the over. I'm gonna go with the over.
We are actually in total disagreement on
Oh my
this.
goodness.
I think this is like Custard's last stand. I think the Colts, any sense of possibly making the playoffs or finishing strong or making that trade not look terrible. I'm not saying they're going to win, but I think the Jags will not beat them by 7. So give me the Colts with the number. Old Man Rivers. You keep saying Old Man Phillip. It's Old Man Rivers, like the song that I
Okay.
sang last week. Get it right. I got the Colts with Old Man Rivers losing by less than 7. Probably be a field goal, something like that. And 47.5, that's a good amount of points. So give me the under.
Okay.
So I got the Colts in the under, while you have the Jags and the over. All right, it's good. It's good that we disagree every now and then. All right, moving on. We got the Battle of Florida as the 7-8 Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the 6-9 Dolphins. Well, and keep in mind it's the Quinn Ewers
Oh man, they still
Miami
going practice
Dolphins.
in yours?
Yeah.
Oh man, they smoking crack.
Yeah.
Miami is a
So,
cocaine city, man, but we all need to leave them drugs alone down there, man. Leave
mm,
that snow candy alone, man. You crazy heck, man. Shoot. But then again, Tampa Bay on the slide, they cannot stop.
big slide, but I think
Oh
it
my
stops
goodness.
here. Give me the Bucks. The number is 5.5. I think they win and cover. The 5.5. Total number 45.5. I also think they win and cover the total number. So give me the Bucks and give me the over.
Man, I'm with you, brother. I'm not taking cute oars. So give me the Bucks to the over. This is the game you need to get back and slide. And once again, I think it's gonna come down to that last week between them and Carolina for that division. So you gotta win this game. You gotta win this game because I don't believe Carolina's going to win their game.
Well, let's find out because the next game is the 12-3 Seattle Seahawks, team with the best record in the NFC, against the 8-7 Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers. Carolina. So you will go first. The
Oh,
Seattle
right.
Seahawks are a road 7-point favorite,
They actually
and the
played very well on the road. They got,
and the total number is 42.5. How you see it?
Seattle has 3 losses to their record.
Mm-hmm.
3. You
Three.
know that they have a better road record than they do a home record.
Yeah, yes, they do.
Do you know that Sam Darnold is playing out his mind? Don't you know that Carolina is a back and forth 800 team, which they'll be a 500 team once they lose this game? So give me Seattle on the road. Give me Seattle on the road. And Bryce Young gonna look at some coverages. He's gonna see some stuff he ain't seen. So I'm gonna take this to the over.
All right. We agree on the total number. I also have the over. But I'm going against the grain a little bit here. They may not win, but I don't think they lose by 7. Give me the Panthers. Give me the Panthers. I don't know if they win. I don't want to say they're going to win outright, but I don't think they lose by 7. I don't think the Seahawks are going to get 3 2-point conversions, one of which was the freakiest play I think I've
Yeah,
ever seen with that backwards pass and
yeah,
Charbonnet picking it up ever so, you know, ever so nonchalant when the ball was on the goal line. Touchdown. Oh no, 2-point conversion. Crazy,
crazy.
crazy. But I love it. All right, so we disagree on that one. Moving on, we got the 3-12 Cardinals at the 5-10 Bengals. Maybe the Bengals make it a worthwhile watch. The Bengals at home are a 7-point favorite. Total number 53.5. The Cardinals are bad.
You're bad, bro.
And that we're seeing again, the more you let Brissett play, the more you realize why he's a backup.
Yeah, pretty much.
So give me the Bengals to win, cover to 7. 53.5 is a big number, even with 2 bad defenses. So give me the under.
Man, I agree with you 100% on this one. I think Cincinnati deserves the home fans deserve some type of blowout win. I think they get this, to be able to celebrate their team, man, because last couple home games has been a disaster. So this will be the game where Joe Burrow and the boys put up a clinic like they did in Miami and put the smack down on these boys. 'Cause like you say, Arizona is bad, and Joe Brissett is what he is. He's a backup, career backup, and this is why he is a backup, not a starter. So yes, I got that to the under. That's a lot of points too, bro. So give me to the under.
Under.
Yes, sir.
Total agreement. I like it. All right, 405. The only 405 game. Ooh, this is a banger. The 2-13 New York Football Giants that play in East Rutherford, New Jersey, against the 2-13 Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders at home are a 1.5-point favorite. Total number
Wow.
41.5. How do you
Ah,
see it?
man, this trash game, bro. I don't know where to go with this game,
Somebody's
honestly.
got to win it, right?
No, I got the win, bro. I'm gonna go with the home team. Give me the Raiders. Trash bag game, you ask me, man. Give me the over in this trash bag game. I'll probably be wrong on all the cores in this dumb game.
Oh, over under 41 and a half.
I got over.
Wow, I am surprised. We are in total agreement. I thought you were going to pick the Giants just based on Jackson Dart.
No,
But no, I also have the Raiders and I got the over. How about that? The Raiders played hard last week. You
they did.
gotta
They did.
that might carry over. I don't like the Giants defense. And
Jackson Dart on the
I worry
ball.
about Jackson Dart, man. He likes
Yeah,
running with that ball.
yeah, man. Then Bass Crosby is still a beast out there.
He's very good.
But then Gino is a turnover machine too. So we got to pick that in account that he is a turnover
But
machine.
but he going to be a turnover machine against a bad defense?
That part. Now that part. That's the part too. That where it equalizes, and maybe Gentry able to get off on who knows?
Genti was good last week.
He was. So maybe they keep that momentum. And you still got Brock Bowers who's just unstoppable. So yeah.
All right. 425, the 10 and 5 Philadelphia Eagles travel to the 11 and 4 Buffalo Bills. The Bills are a 1.5 point favorite. Total number 43 and a half. When it comes to Eagles games, I more often than not get it wrong, but I think the Eagles found their identity. I think they know now that it's a run first offense. Let's not F around. And the Eagles, for whatever reason, seem to play the Buffalo Bills in recent years very well. So give me the Eagles to win outright and crush the Bills' dreams of winning the division. And I'm going to take the over on the 43 and a half.
Over. We're in agreement to the over, but I'm gonna take the home team. I'm taking Buffalo. I'm taking Josh Allen, man. I think after that game he had last week against Cleveland was a hard game, and you got to back it up with Eagles, and then at home, I'm liking Josh Allen at home, man.
You got to remind me next time during the winter at least that I can bring water, but I need a hot tea too.
Hot
I need
take.
a hot tea because the throat is hurting right now. It's hurting right now, man.
Oh
It's
no,
hurting.
man.
All right, 2 to go. Prime time game, 8:20. NBC. What movie is that from? NBC. Who said it like that? What movie? NBC. You're
Oh,
taking too long. Howard Stern, Private Parts.
oh man, never saw it.
What?
Nah.
Okay. All right. I was gonna make an ethnic statement, but people are so sensitive these days. They don't find nothing funny about that. But yeah, okay. The black guy will watch hockey and bet on hockey, but won't watch a movie with the Jewish guy in the lead. Anyway,
Mm,
I'm just having fun, folks.
mm.
Just having fun. Relax. We got the 11 and 4 Chicago Bears traveling to Santa Clara as they take on the San Francisco 49ers, also at 11 and 4. 49ers are a 3-point favorite. Total number is 52 and a half.
Yeah.
You pick first.
Two great offenses, two great coaches, two great teams right now, man. I'm taking the road team, man, to cover, man, and win. I'm gonna take the Bears. I'm putting some respect on their name. I'm going with the Bears. I like the
I'm
way
gonna
Caleb's playing.
I'm gonna do the opposite. The Bears seem to be playing well in the fourth quarter. I think it'll be too late. I think the 49ers will be up by too much. Give me the 49ers to win and cover the 3. I'm not happy about it, but the Niners are good. The Niners are good. And they're at home. And they still want to win that division.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just calling it like I see it. Don't say, oh, no real Bears fan. No real Bears fan. Okay. I was thinking about the Bears while I was going through a divorce.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. That part.
that part. It's that real, man. It's that real, y'all.
It's that
All you
real.
comments.
For the saddest part of my life, I was still like, man, they might be able to finish 8-8. Hmm.
He's a true Bears fan, y'all. So cut the baloney, cut the
Yeah,
malarkey.
and they had just picked up John Fox, and Adam Gase was like this new next offensive guru kind
They
of
always
guy,
are the next gurus,
and
aren't they?
and they picked up Vic Fangio. So I'm like, I didn't know that Kevin White wouldn't know how to play at the next level. I didn't know they had the seventh pick
Oh
in the
yeah,
draft. I didn't know. I thought he'd be good. Anyway, and I picked the over.
me
What did
too.
you? Okay, so we're the same with that. All right, and the last game of the week, Monday night. You can either watch it on ABC, you can watch it on ESPN, or you can watch the Manning Cast, which is how I like to watch it. The 11-4 LA Rams travel to the 6-9 Atlanta Falcons. The Rams on the road are a 7.5 point favorite. The total number 49.5.
I'll let you go this one.
I'll go first, and I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna take the Falcons, not to win, but not lose by 8. And I
Yeah,
think both teams are gonna score. I really liked how Kirk Cousins, that's Kirk with a K at the end, Cousins played last week. So I'm going to take the over. I think they hit the 50 mark, half century. So give me the Falcons with the points, not the win outright. And I'll take the over. I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
mm, that's a good one, man. I was leaning towards Falcons, man. Um, and you know what? I'm going to lean with the Falcons. I agree with you right there. I think they'll cover, and I think it's going to be a shootout. So give me the over.
Total agreement. So we disagree on
Oh, we got some
one,
disagreements this week.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Exactly.
6. All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, we
There
got
we
some
go.
disagreements this week.
There we go, yo. There we go, yo. So what's all right. So anyway, anything else you want to add before we sign off?
Oh man, just man, y'all have a nice holiday, man. Enjoy yourselves, man. We're gonna get some good football in, man. And thank y'all, man, for subscribing, commenting, man, following us. We made it to 100 subs, man. Woo, 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 woo. That was one of our achievements, our markers that we set, man. So we're gonna keep giving y'all this great dialogue. It's all fluid, man. We all love the sports, man. We just enthusiastic about watching sports, man. So this is what you're getting: raw, unfiltered opinions, man. And guess what? We like anals. We all got one.
Yes. Yes, that is so sweet of you to mention. Yes, before we sign off. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to the What's Good with Gil and Larry podcast on the Box Office Buzz 302 YouTube channel. Remember, hit like, subscribe, tell a friend. We're at the century mark. So, we're building up our stock, and it's because of you guys for tuning in. So thank you so much. How did we get to 100? Like my friend Mike in Indiana would say, I can't believe that happened, but it happened.
Yeah.
So have a great holiday, great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything, just be safe, enjoy the day, watch basketball, watch football, and we'll catch you next week. Be sure to check out our Christmas special that we did
Peace.
yesterday.
Good one.
For Larry Loper, I'm Gilly Rosari. Deuces, y'all.